SelectQuote.com. SelectQuote. We shop, you save.
And this is a Fox News alert. We are being told that 300 to 500 people are trapped on an ice floe on Lake Erie. On the phone right now, Chief Robert Lanier with the Coast Guard based in Cleveland, Ohio. Sir, what seems to be the difficulty there?
Well, right now, the Coast Guard received a call at 10:45 this morning that there were approximately 300 to 500 people that were on an ice floe just off of Ohio, in western Lake Erie.
And we understand that you have several ships and helicopters from Toledo and Marblehead en route there to help with the rescue efforts.
Absolutely. This is a excellent interagency response. Multiple agencies from the U.S. Coast Guard, Coast Guard air stations, Coast Guard cutters, Coast Guard small boat stations, as well as Ohio State response teams, Ohio State Patrol, Monroe County Sheriff, Jarvis, Carroll, and Washington Townships, and Toledo Life Flight as well. It's a excellent coordinated response, and everybody has one goal, and that's to get those people safely off the ice floe.
And are you there on the scene now and pulling people off and getting them out of harm's way?
I'm in Cleveland, Ohio, but I have been in touch with people at the staging area, which is Crane Creek State Park, which is in Oak Harbor, Ohio, and at the time I last checked, which was a few minutes ago, there were 35 people that were removed from the ice floe. But again, the multiple agencies that are there are continuing their efforts to get those people off safely, and that's our main goal.
Chief Robert Lanier bringing us up to date on some emergency situations that are now unfolding off the Ohio shoreline of Lake Erie. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Thank you.
All right, first now to our breaking story in Ohio. At least 100 people stuck on an ice floe in Lake Erie. I'm joined now on the phone by Coast Guard Chief Petty Officer Robert Lanier in Cleveland. So what can you tell me about how this happened? We've heard everything from 100 to 500 people on an ice floe. Explain.
Well, what I can tell you is approximately 300 to 500 people are reported to be on this ice floe, which is in western Lake Erie near Oak Harbor, Ohio. The call came in at approximately 10:45 this morning, and the Coast Guard and several state and local municipalities responded with several assets. We have helicopters from 3 different air stations. We have the Coast Guard cutter Mackinac responding. We have 4 Coast Guard stations responding. But we also have the Canadian Coast Guard responding, Ohio State Patrol, Monroe County Sheriff, and the Jarvis, Carroll, and Washington Townships responding as well. This is a tremendous interagency operation going on right now, and it's great coordination.
So any communication with any of the hundreds of people who are on this ice floe?
Right now we haven't spoken to anyone that's on the ice floe, but our main thing is, and we've had a lot of questions of why were they on there.
How did you learn of it?
Excuse me?
How did you learn of it then?
Somebody on the ice floe called the Coast Guard and responded and let them know that there were people stuck on the ice floe. And then the Coast Guard immediately dispatched and coordinated with other state and local agencies to get response units out there.
And so how quickly might this ice floe be drifting?
Well, we don't know if it's drifting quite yet, and the currents are fairly strong during this time of year. But again, our main goal is to recover these people in a safe fashion and get them back to safety, and then we'll determine all that stuff a little later.
All right, Petty Officer Robert Lanier joining us from Cleveland. Appreciate your information. Let's go live now to our CNN affiliate, WTOL reporter.